Radio check, radio check. Radio, the check and the radio of the check. Radio check, radio check. Hey, hi Commander Lewis Skipperton. How are you? Loud and clear. Okay, we're live. Hello. Welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. It's been a while. I'm back. And yeah, how are you guys doing? Today we are here for the Austrian Grand Prix sprint race. We had a qualifying session earlier on. Right now it's raining in the circuit, so it's gonna be a wet one. And we're super excited for that. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so you're gonna see me a lot more from now on. I'm sorry, last weekend I wasn't able to commentate. It was the first time of the year I had to take the weekend off. I went off to the Patagonia on an anniversary trip. It was super nice. We had a lot of fun. It was really beautiful, and now we're back. So yeah, here for the sprint race. Cheeseman returns. My god, dude, we'll just let it go with the cheese. Too much excitement. Yeah, the sprint, the Canada Grand Prix, I saw it as a whole. It was super good. I mean, I really liked it. There was a lot of people that said it wasn't really good. For me, it was great. I don't know, I had a blast. The qualifying session was really good as well. And yeah, so let's talk about this weekend. So yesterday we had qualifying. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, today, what a sprint qualifying session. Mercedes out in Q1 and Q2. We have Leclerc possibly starting from the back as well. 11, the Street King. Hi, miss you a lot, Ryan. Every time I saw Alonso was on the podium, I thought of you. Yeah, well, it was only one time, just one time that I wasn't here. But yeah, I am back now. And rain for an interesting sprint. Yeah, most definitely. This circuit is one I really do like. The Austrian Grand Prix brings a lot of happy memories. For example, when we got going finally for the 2020 season. That was also my first season here at the Racing Statistics channel. And yeah, I mean, I remember the excitement. I don't know if you guys remember how we went for months and months without any racing. And then we finally got going at the Austrian Grand Prix in 2020. It was fantastic. Yes, he did. Yeah, he got a penalty in the end. My god. Yeah, for impeding in qualifying. That's what the penalty was for. Great to have you back. Yeah, I watched the sprint qualifying. Since I didn't have to commentate on it, I will admit I didn't watch it live. It was at 7 a.m. here on a Saturday. So I mean, I woke up at 9. I'm a very bad boy. I woke up at 9 and watched sprint quali then. But yeah, then I got the news. It was about Bandhoff. Bandhoff, for those of you who don't know, was a FRECA racer, Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine, racer that unfortunately got in an accident very similar to that of Antoine Hubert in 2019. When did Hubert pass? Yeah, 2019, and he passed as well. It was a slightly different incident because this time out it was a very wet track. There was a lot of spray, very low visibility, and drivers were not really respecting yellow flags, and that culminated with the loss of a young life. So yeah, R.I.P. Delano, says Josh Taylor. Yeah, R.I.P. and well, we will have you on our minds for this weekend. And it's just another reminder that, well, no one's indestructible. Motorsport is dangerous, but it comes. People know this. I mean, people are not invincible. Racing cars are still a dangerous thing. That well, yeah, when you start racing, you know that, and that's a risk you have to assume. Usually nothing happens, but from time to time we get incidents like this one, and this is just another reminder to be absolutely mindful of sorry, got distracted there with the chat, of the flags of the other drivers. You're not alone in this world. You're with people racing alongside you, and yeah, it's about respect. You don't have to be afraid of the track, but you need to have respect for it, and more so in a circuit like Spa, which is well, one of the old school circuits. It's more dangerous than any other, probably, at the current F1 calendar, at least, well, of the regular full-time circuits. And yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. I send my condolences to his family, to his team, to his friends. And yeah, okay, we just have to keep on going, That's how motorsport works. How are you? I'm doing good. As soon as we're done with this, I gotta run because I got a almost 2-hour trip to a lunch that I gotta go to. So yeah, let's hope that there are no red flags. That would not be good for what I need to do. But yeah. Oh, hold on. I gotta send a quick message, and I will be right back. Estoy entrando en vivo, les aviso cuando termino y nada, a esa hora más o menos voy a estar saliendo, así que para que estemos todos más o menos en sintonía, ahora voy a arrancar, pónganle que a las 12:10 más o termino y salgo. Igual no voy a responder mensaje hasta entonces, pero puedo leer un toque de reojo. Okay. A date? No, it's a big, it's a barbecue. It's a big barbecue. It's like 20-something people, and it's very far away. But yeah, it's gonna be no, not a date. I mean, I have a girlfriend. Hey Ryan, hi Grash, how are you, dude? Weather is looking miserable on the track. Yeah, it's not raining now, but it's definitely wet. So that's hopefully best of both worlds, like a wet race with no actual rain, so it's less dangerous and with less chances of a red flag, but we still get the intermediate tires and the spray and stuff, but not too extreme. Nice. Not well. Why are you not well, Grash? What's going on? Will you show us the race live? No, I will not show the race live. A drying track will be very interesting. It will be very interesting. A drying track, I think, is always the best conditions for racing because it's, well, a getting wet track like in Monaco is also really good. But with this one, it's like, okay, since it's also a sprint race, will drivers come in for softs at the end of the race? Do they really think that could make a difference? Is the track going to be dry? Is it going to keep raining? We may actually get some strategy calls here at the F1 sprint. Waiting to be rolled out. Oh, you're in surgery. Holy, what? What happened? I don't know about the whole incident. RIP. Yeah, RIP indeed. Very wet at the moment. Ryan Lando says the wet suits him well. Yeah, Lando is a really good wet driver and a really good Austria driver. He's just proved that once again here today, earlier today, and yesterday as well. With the new upgraded McLaren, which also, apart from that, seems to be a missile. So let's hope that it's all good. Let's hope that it's just, yeah, it keeps he keeps up the pace and that Piastri can join him soon. Perhaps they can, I don't know, go up and fight the Ferraris in the championship with the Mercedes, with the Aston Martins. It's great to have more competition at the top. What's with the mustache? Oh yeah, I mean, the mustache is the same as always. The thing is, I shaved my beard a little. I trimmed my beard, let's say. But there was a problem. I didn't use my shaver. I used my dad's shaver, and yeah, I know the when it says it shaves down to a 2 on mine, I know what it is. A 2 on his is a bit less, so I knew that going in. So I shaved up to a 4.5. This is what I was left with. Pretty much nothing. I shaved yesterday, so yeah, that's a problem. The mustache has been the same as always. The thing is, the beard is shorter, but it'll grow back next week. It should be completely fine. R.I.P. Delano Bandhoff. Yeah, R.I.P. Delano Bandhoff. Master your own language. Are you talking to me? Okay. The sprint shootout is stupid. What's the point of drivers on the track even bother to trying in the sprint race since they don't get positions for the race? But they get points. It's another result. It's points in the end. So I think that's worth it. That's worth it enough, I would say. Best commentator on earth. Oh, Eero. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, here the Große Preis von Österreich. I won't be on the chat the next weekend. Oh no, Josh Taylor, why? What's going on? So this is the 10th race of the season, round 10 here at Austria Formation Lab. Not yet. This is a circuit with 10 corners, same as every other year. 3 DRS zones in the start-finish straight, in between turn 2 and turn 1 and turn 2, and in between turn 8 and turn 9. So there's a lot of overtaking opportunities at this circuit, and is one that is really quick, and I really do like a lot. So if you guys are pumped for today, make sure to leave a like, and let's talk about the starting grid. We have Logan Sargent starting in 20th place alongside Valtteri Bottas in P19. Then we have Lewis Hamilton in 18th place alongside Oscar Piastri in 17th place. Zhou Guanyu will be starting in 16th next to George Russell, who did not set a time due to a hydraulics issue in qualifying. Nick De Vries and Yuki Tsunoda will be starting side by side in P14 and P13. Pierre Gasly will be starting in 12th place after being knocked out in SQ2, with Alex Albon in P11. Kevin Magnussen with a great performance for Haas in P10, with Leclerc in 9th due to a penalty. Esteban Ocon moves up a place up to 8th place. And Lance Stroll will be starting alongside him in P7. Then it's Fernando Alonso in P6, one of the worst starts he's had this season. Next to Carlos Sainz in P5. Then it's 4th for Nico Hülkenberg for a second weekend in a row. Great qualifying for him, alongside Lando Norris in the second row. And it's a front row lockout for Perez next to Max Verstappen once again. Or Poleman for the weekend. What a surprise. For the weekend, yeah, because it's for yesterday and for today as well. For today and for tomorrow as well, I meant to say. Hey, Ryan, the rest. Hey, Nick, how are you? Hold on, let me... Valtteri Bottas? Valtteri Bottas is starting on the medium tires. Look at that. Everyone's gonna be starting on the Inters, but Valtteri Bottas is starting on the medium compound tires. Is it raining on track? Right now it is not, but the track is most definitely wet. Hello everyone in the chat. Hello Martina Woda. How are you? We have sprinkles on the track. We have sprinklers on the track. Remember when Bernie Ecclestone wanted to put sprinklers on the side of the Formula One tracks to make artificial wet races? My God, and then we think Stefano Domenicali is crazy with some of the things he suggests. Bottas knows something. Bottas is playing a gamble. I mean, they are already not getting points probably today. So if this is a good one to get points, sure, why not try? This is a hard one, but do you remember me, Ryan? First time was Monaco 2021. My old name was RCLS G2 fan. Oh, I'm sorry, my dude. No, I don't, but thank you so much for your donation. And I certainly do remember now your 11 the Street King. King of the Streets, Checo Perez. So thank you so much for your donation. And yeah, hope you still continue to enjoy what we have here to offer. I know I do this because I love it and I continue to enjoy it. So let me sync up my streams here because the okay, I think it's set up nicely now. Yeah, I had the map that was kind of faster. It was further ahead than the rest of the streams. Chico went wide there into turn 3 on the warm-up lap. Let's hope that that's just a one-off. We know what Checo can be like on a wet track. Remember Melbourne? Yeah, let's hope he can keep it on the track this time. For the sake of his championship. I mean, Alonso's 9 points behind. This has not been so far a good weekend for Alonso and Aston Martin, so that's good for Checo Perez in the Drivers' Championship. Let's see what comes from that. Box, Alfa Romeo is coming in. I don't think they can do that. I don't think the team can tell him to come in. That's why Haas was penalized a few years ago by the same incident. He was told to come in. He's coming in for Inters, but I don't think he could be told to come in for Inters. He could come in on his own. But yeah, let's see if they change that or if a penalty is coming his way. So we see the final cars making it around the final corners. That's Hamilton, who's going to be starting in P18. Then it's going to be Logan Sargent as Bottas comes into the pits. Yeah, Bottas told to pit. That's what I've been saying. Can you guys hear me? No boys? Oh shit. No boys? Can you guys listen? Here? Radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check. Radio check, radio check. We hear you. Okay. And we are racing, just as I said that. Okay, we are racing. It's a good getaway from Max Verstappen, who goes side by side into turn 1. Max Verstappen's going to be challenged, and the lead gets taken away from him. Checo Perez leads into turn 1 with that's Lando Norris's McLaren in 3rd place. Oh, that's Max Verstappen trying to take it back around the inside line into turn 2. That's just not going to happen. He has to slot him behind, and that's Checo Perez leading the race from the get-go. There's some sparks flying around the back. We see one of them, Aston Martin, trying going very deep on the inside. That's the McLaren struggling to get some pace. Is that Jay leaving the track and gaining an advantage for? Is that Fernando Alonso, who's now behind Lance Stroll and behind Alex Albon as well? I think he gave back those positions, but the McLaren has fallen way back down the order. That's Carlos Sainz now up into P4. That's Nico Hülkenberg. They're fighting with the Red Bulls. Nico Hülkenberg is in 2nd place. What's going on? What a start from the Haas. He's up into 2nd place. Yeah, he just defended position. That's Max Verstappen now leading the race from Nico Hülkenberg. And now that's Checo Perez in 3rd place. Sorry, Checo Perez in 3rd place, and it's Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon, Esteban Ocon, that's Leclerc, and Norris drops down, continues to drop down to P10. Just got past Kevin Magnussen for P11. Magnussen drops down to, well, he's down to P11. A great start from the two Mercedes in P12 and P13. Hamilton starting in P18. Remember that. Yuki Tsunoda's in 14th place with Pierre Gasly down in 15th. Then it's Nick Debris, Oscar Piastri, Zhou and Yu, Logan Sargent, and Valtteri Bottas coming to turn 1 once again. That's the Magnussen, Haas Magnussen battling once more for position for that 10th place with Lando Norris. Wow, what a start to the sprint race. What happened to Lando? We'll have to check, but I think he ran way too wide. And once again, oh, there's almost contact there. There's almost contact between Magnussen and Lando Norris there for 10th place as Gasly gets past Nick de Vries. Russell gets past Magnussen briefly at least. No, yeah, he gets past Magnussen almost. Hamilton got past him as well. Kevin Magnussen dropping down the order as the Mercedes seem to be climbing up those places with some great grip at the first few laps of this F1 sprint at Austria. RS with a gifted membership. Thank you so much. It's really appreciated. And oh, Magnussen slips around the inside and gets past on the outside into turn 10. No, into turn 9. Gets past George Russell up into 11th place. Once again. Oh my god. So we're now seeing a cloud of spray and drivers starting to come out of it into turn 1. Verstappen still leads from Nico Hülkenberg. Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the race. Nico Hülkenberg has got a 3-second gap down to Checo Perez. Then it's Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso trying to catch his teammate. Then it's Albon. Ocon looking around the inside into the second DRS zone into turn 4, trying to make the move past Alex Albon, just not making it stick still. Alex Albon still holding on to that 7th place once again. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to watch there at the start. Alonso did not have a good start. He dropped back a little bit. He almost lost a few places, but his defensive position at the start made him save that position. Let's see what happened to the McLaren of Lando Norris coming into turn 3. He just went a bit too deep. He had to pretty much stop because the driver in front, Max Verstappen, had pretty much stopped there on the track. Or was that Checo Perez? Yeah. Okay, so that was an incident with Max Verstappen. Both the Red Bulls almost went off the track, and that pretty much made Lando Norris stop, and he got passed by 9 cars pretty much going into turn 4. Holy, what a start. My god. Max Radio, he pushed me off. WTF. Yeah, I don't know who pushed him off. He pushed Perez off a little bit, I would say. Yeah, so that's nothing. Hulk first podium, maybe. But I don't think this is, if he actually gets the podium, I don't think this is even an official podium because it's an F1 sprint. So that would be extremely sad. But yeah, so far, Verstappen still leads from Hülkenberg, from Perez, from Sainz, Stroll, Alonso, Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, and Norris still rounds out the top 10. Norris getting close to Charles Leclerc. That's half a second the gap between those two. The next closest gap on the top 10 is Carlos Sainz, who's closing in on Checo Perez within DRS now, but DRS, remember, is not active because it's wet. So there's no DRS, only slipstream, old-timey racing, we'll say. 2.5 seconds the gap now between Max Verstappen and Nico Hülkenberg, as Checo Perez is 1.8 seconds behind. Remember, this is lap 5 of 24. This is a short race, so Nico might just get away with it. Russell Radio? Any more rain coming, and he gets told just a little continuation of the small rain that we have right now. So it's drizzling on the circuit, and it's just going to continue like that through the rest of the race. I would never imagine a Haas is sandwiched by a Red Bull. Yeah, no one could. That's Ocon gaining position, Leclerc dropping down to 9th place. Oh, no, sorry. Leclerc was trying to overtake Ocon. He did it briefly, and then he fell back. Norris is still catching up those two. New fastest lap of the race set, of course, by Max Verstappen once again. As, yeah, the Leclerc's Ferrari is extremely close to that Alpine going into turn 1. Let's see, can he make it around the inside? There's just not enough speed, no. But perhaps he can make it into turn 3. Really impressive start from Hulk. We will now, will he be able to hang on? Well, so far he seems to, yeah. I mean, Perez is losing ground to him at the back. So I would say yes. But we'll have to see. We can never call it here. Anything can still happen. A lot of weird stuff. Haas is sandwiched between Red Bull and the other. Haas is faster than 2 Mercedes. Yes, definitely. P12 and P13 for both of them. That's not going to be good for the Constructors' Championship, but still not really many points on contention. Oh, and that's Norris going and trying to go around the inside and holding that position through turn 7. Holy, that was some really good racing. Yeah, Leclerc managed to hold on to P9, but Norris did not make it easy for him. So the battle for 8th place still rages on between Ocon, Leclerc, and Norris, all overtaking each other and re-overtaking them in the same corner. Oh, great race from Bottas. P19 to P20. Whew. Is this proof that 2022 rule change does improve racing? I mean, I've always said so. I never doubted that the new races won't improve racing. But we just need to give it time. That's the sliding scale system that just needs a few, like 2-3 seasons to be put in place and completely get into effect. But yeah, the advantage Red Bull have right now is way too big, but we'll have to see how long that lasts. And after that, well, from then on, the teams are already switching positions mid-season. At the start of the season, we had Red Bull, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes. Then Mercedes went up, then Ferrari went down, then Aston Martin now went a little bit down, and McLaren's coming up, and we have Williams now in the equation. It's insane. Max Verstappen radio. Front left is the limitation at this stage. Rear left looks good. So there's a little bit of struggling with grading. Seems to be the case for the intermediate tire for the Red Bull driver Max Verstappen, who's now leading this race from Nico Hülkenberg. Checo Perez is getting closer now to Nico. Much closer. But still, if he loses P2, he can still hold on to P3. 8 of 24 laps, so that's a third of the way there. Yeah, a third of the way there. Math is not my forte, but I think I can do 8 times 3. Although I couldn't for a long time when I was a kid, but now I think I can. Hulk is dropping. Yeah, well, he's not dropping. Perez is catching up, I think, is the thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Perez attempt an overtake, but remember, there's no DRS right now, but the straight line speed of the Red Bull is just insane. Hülkenberg can still try to defend this. Remember, once again, there's no DRS, so the overtake will have to be on the track, and we'll have to see how that factors into the equation. Right now, Stroll is once again in front of Alonso, P5 and P6 respectively, like in Spain. Let's see, that's the Mercedes battling with the other Haas. Russell Hamilton trying to get past Kevin Magnussen, not managing to do so as of now as they come into turn 2. Like the stream. Oh, for sure. Like the stream for Nico Hülkenberg. Please do it for Nico Hülkenberg. And we see one of the Mercedes side by side now at the exit of turn 3 with the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. Will he make the move? Will George Russell get the position, or will Kevin Magnussen manage to hold on to that one? No, it looks like Kevin has let that one go for now at least. Going into turn 5. Let's see if he wants to get him back. I think he wants to. Yeah, he wants to. Definitely, as Lewis Hamilton waiting to attack as well. The black Mercedes looks so good in the rain. Looks so menacing. Leclerc right behind Ocon. Yeah, and Ocon right behind Albon as well. And Norris right behind Leclerc. So a bit of an Albon train forming once again. Alonso team radio? Do you think the track will dry? Potentially, yes. That's what I said at the start of the race. This is why I love wet starts. Yes, okay, so the track may get a little bit wetter. We are starting to see a dry line developing, and that's the second Mercedes trying to get the move done on Kevin Magnussen into turn 3 once again. Kevin Magnussen, can he hold on? He doesn't seem to be able to with the straight line speed of the Mercedes into turn 4. Yeah, he slots in right behind. Tries to go for the inside line, Kevin, with the Haas, and he manages to get him back. Kevin is back up for now. Hamilton on the inside line. This is like last year with Alpine and Hamilton as well. With the Alpine of Alonso, and into turn 6 they go, and Hamilton is up ahead. Hamilton is, was it this race or was it Bahrain? I think it was this one. I don't really remember. Yeah, a new fastest lap of the race by Max Verstappen. So as I was saying, the dry line is starting to develop. Drivers are looking for the wet parts of the track to cool down the tires that are kind of overheating. Let's see if they can get them down to slicks for the end of the race, or will they have to stop if the track continues to evolve the way it seems to be with the dry line developing? There's pretty much no spray on many parts of the track, the first sector mostly, apart from turn 1. Let's see, Checo Perez tries to attack the Haas. Perez into turn 6, into turn 7 now. Oof. No, yeah. Nico Hülkenberg can still hold on to it. Through turn 8 into turn 9 they come. Verstappen team radio. Max, thoughts on conditions? Still intermediates, he says. For now, it's still inters, and new fastest laps are being set lap after lap at 1:15.7. That's 1.5 seconds of quali pace with inters. That's insane. But yeah, Verstappen now has a 9-second lead on Nico Hülkenberg. 9 seconds. That's a lot. That's a lot, FYI. But oh, it's close. It's really close coming out of turn 3. Can Checo get it done into turn 4? Doesn't seem to be. He tries around the outside, tries around the inside, but there's just no room there. Yeah, Nico Hülkenberg holds on to that second place. Oh, around the inside. Oh, around the inside goes Checo Perez into turn 4. Turn 6. Oh, he manages to get it done. Around turn 6, he goes around the outside line. He gets Nico Hülkenberg, and Nico drops down to 3rd place with now Carlos Sainz at the back of him. We are halfway through the sprint race, as we're now seeing Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc battling it out for P9 there. Leclerc manages to hold on as... yeah, gets back the position, that Lando took just a few corners ago, and Lando does not give up, tries to go on the outside into turn 10. Woo. No, turn 9, turn 10 now. They come across the line. No DRS, remember, so it's just slipstream. And yeah, Leclerc manages to stay in front into turn 1. Ay, Carlos, no. Side by side with Nico Hülkenberg into turn 3, at the outside of turn 3, and he gets the move done. Oh god, Nico drops out of the podium. Well, we can all go now. Yeah, Sainz moves up into 3rd place. Sainz is having a stellar weekend this time out. Oof, lapping about half a second quicker than the Haas, the Aston Martins right now. Yeah, Carlos Sainz has been pretty much leading the team this weekend and has been telling Ferrari what they have and what they can and cannot do. Stroll radio, tell Fernando, let's not lose too much time with fighting, he says. Stroll. He's telling Alonso, hey, can you like not overtake me? I don't know how Alonso will take that one. That's now the battle between Ocon and Leclerc for P8. Ocon, Leclerc, Norris, Russell, and Hamilton, all within a second of each other. Let's see, Ocon has been holding on to that position, but Leclerc goes around the outside. Can Ocon get him under braking? Yes, he can. Ocon regains that position, but Leclerc has the more optimal line around the inside into turn 5. They almost touch. A lot of spray there into turn 6. Ocon has the lead now. Yeah. P8. They were about to touch. They just barely didn't. That's Lando Norris now getting Leclerc into turn 9, across turn 10. Has a little bit of a swerve by Leclerc. Has that battle with Ocon. Left Leclerc in a vulnerable position to a McLaren attack. Well done, Ocon. Yeah, that was on the verge of being dirty, but it wasn't. Surprising, yeah. Very well done for Ocon to race cleanly. Okay, into turn 3 they come. It's insane. Stroll and Alonso are now at the back of Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, he's just gonna start dropping like a rock, Nico, unfortunately now. I don't think Albon will be able to catch him. But yeah, I mean, he's now how many seconds behind Max Verstappen? 17 seconds behind Verstappen now. Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, I had to go around the mic because I couldn't really see because the numbers are really small and really low quality because I don't have a graphics card to support all the streams. It's drying quick. I don't think it's far off slicks, says Russell. Hold on. Are we gonna get slicks by the end of this race? We still have 8 laps to go, and that's Lando Norris as Charles Leclerc goes wide. Lando Norris takes that position. That's P9. Yeah, Lando Norris is through into turn 1. Up into 9th place for him. George Russell comes in for slicks. This is gonna be a very big gamble. Let's see if they can pull it off. Around turn 6, it's still really wet. Let's see what he can do. Russell coming out. If it's much quicker than the rest, the others will be forced to stop. But if it's not too quick, not that big of a difference, expect the other drivers to stay out. But everyone is now looking at George Russell's lap time. DRS has been enabled. It's been deemed dry enough for DRS to be enabled now. And that's Nico Hülkenberg gonna lose the position now, going across the line with DRS. Okay, not so far, but perhaps into turn 3, yeah. So points here are given down to P8. So it's 8 points for P1, down to 1 point for P8. So Ocon is within the points now. As I just said, the first Aston Martin comes through and is in front of the Haas. That's Lance Stroll. And that's into turn 3. And that's going to be Alonso very shortly. Yeah, DRS now open for the Haas as well. So that may not be just as clear-cut as we thought it could be. Let's see, Alonso goes through turn 4, takes the outside line. Around the back, we see Albon and the Ocon train. Ocon, Norris, Leclerc, all still extremely close with Russell joining at the back. All different colors of cars. It's blue, it's orange, it's red, it's black. New fastest lap of the race, of course, by Max Verstappen at 1:14.5. See what's happening to Russell. I don't think it was time for slick still. Yeah. Box for Nico. Nico's coming in. Oh, okay, so yeah, it is time for slicks. Forget what I just said. It is time for slicks. People are starting to come in now. Nico Hülkenberg's gonna take the gamble. The question is, are the guys in front gonna do it as well? Because as soon as the top runners start to come into the pits, that's gonna be it. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton also comes into the pits. Oof, a lot of spinning there in the pit lane. That's a very, very wet pit lane. That's Magnussen, Sargent, Debris, Zhou, all in the pits as well. Stroll and Alonso, are they going to come in as well? So is Verstappen doesn't seem to be coming in. Verstappen is good. I mean, he's probably still a pit stop ahead of anyone. 14 seconds ahead of Perez. Fucking Perez. Yeah, Perez not coming in. Sainz not coming in. Neither one of the Astons is coming in. As soon as someone from the top decides to come in, the rest will follow. But until then, doesn't seem like it. That's Albon. Oh, that's Albon. That's really good. Norris. Few people putting on slicks. Stroll gets told, and Stroll says, no, it's intermediates, man. Stroll convinced that it's still time for intermediates, as that's Leclerc as well coming in. Leclerc fits on a set of mediums. Albon, Leclerc, Tsunoda are all in the pit lane right now. Well, exiting the pit lane right now. New fastest lap of the race by George Russell on the medium compound tire. Oh boy, are they going to stick with the slick with the enters, or are they gonna come in for slicks? Perez, Sainz not coming in either. Let's see about the Astons. No, the Astons are staying out as well. Hamilton going side by side with, that's Leclerc, and that's Alex Albon as well. Are they gonna touch? Is Hamilton going to... Okay. Ooh. Into turn 4. I was having a little bit of flashbacks. My God. Yeah, Hamilton gets the move, gets the position, and is up into P13. Oof, there's barely a dry line. Yeah, but there's no spray pretty much left. We're now looking at a fastest lap of George Russell once again at 1:12.0. They're so quick, they don't need to change tires. You're talking about the Red Bulls? Probably, yes. But the rest of them... Yeah, the rest of them are just gonna stay out. I mean, we're on lap 21 of 24. You cannot come in now. I mean, the time made up by the others, you're not gonna be able to make up. You're gonna lose track position. Oh my God, the amount of moves being made at the same time there. That's Hamilton losing position to Bottas around the inside, then regaining that position. Then it's Leclerc making his way past Bottas. Alex Albon's all in the front of that train. Then that's Leclerc falling to the back, and Bottas making that move and getting position from Leclerc. That's Albon right in front right now as Leclerc comes around the outside line, makes the move around the outside, and gets that position back from Valtteri Bottas, moves up into P13, Bottas down into P14 right now as Oscar Piastri now joins the back of the train, side by side with Bottas into the final corners. As George Russell sets another fastest lap to this race, Oscar Piastri now 303, and he's in front. Oscar Piastri is now past Valtteri Bottas into the start-finish straight. Bottas made 2 positions and then lost 3. George Russell gets past Pierre Gasly, the first of the intermediate runners. Russell up into 9th place, Gasly down into 10th with Alex Albon 10 seconds behind him. He's got a bit of a gap. that was insane. 3 laps to go as Alonso still really close to Stroll. Are they fighting or are they not? I don't know. 0.5 of a second is the gap between the two. DRS is open for Fernando Alonso as they come through the start-finish straight. Whew, that was a nice lap to commentate. My God, that was chaos, but that felt good. That really felt good. Okay, George Russell, we're now seeing the replay as he got past Pierre Gasly, I think that was. DRS open for Alonso once again. This is good stuff. Yeah, this is good stuff in the Hadia. New fastest lap by Russell. 1:10.9. So 2 laps ago it's a 1:12. Right now it's a 1:10.9. Russell P9 on the soft compound tires. 2 laps to the end. Let's see if he can catch Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg though, 6 seconds behind Norris. Yeah, so it was a gamble. Most of them decided to stop, but it doesn't look like it was the good one to the right call to make. Oh, a little bit of contact there. That's Alex Albon with a bit of contact. Oh, that's not Lando Norris. That's Oscar Piastri. Gets past Alex Albon. Alex Albon with the medium compound tires. Yeah, Piastri making up that place up into 12th place. Albon dropping down to P13. Remember, he was P7 just a few laps ago. No pit stop. Is it legal? Yes, it's completely legal. This is the sprint race. You are not expected to pit, but you can. The Hulk. Can he hold on to that last point for Haas? For Haas. Do it for Haas. That's Leclerc side by side with Albon into turn 1. Leclerc gets the inside line, gets the move done. But is Leclerc going to get him back? DRS is now open. Albon goes with the DRS around the inside into turn 1. I don't think it's enough to make it move. Oh, no, not enough to make the move. I said turn 1, I meant to say turn 3. Logan Sargent gets past Bottas as Hülkenberg overtakes Lando Norris. Nico Hülkenberg gets past Lando Norris now up into 7th place. Gets 2 points now as things stand. Norris is dropping down into P8. Piastri now holds the fastest lap indeed. That's the Haas getting past Esteban Ocon. That's Nico Hülkenberg making another move and up into 6th place. That's a great pace difference. He's now got 7 seconds ahead to the 2 fighting Aston Martins. Alonso, I don't think he's trying to overtake his teammate, but if he is, I think he can get it done this lap. Well, he has to because this is the final lap. He goes around the outside. Oh, around the outside into turn 3. Primes it for an overtake on the inside. Into turn 4, sorry. In the inside into turn 5. Oof. Is Alonso going to get past into turn 6 as Max Verstappen comes across the line? Oh, around the inside. Oh, no. No, Alonso backed off. Alonso backed off. He went on the wet line and he backed off. Can he hold on his teammate? Across turn 9, into turn 10, onto the start-finish line. DRS is open. Oh my God. P2 for Perez, P3 for Sainz, and that's going to be... Ooh, that's going to be Stroll in P4 with Alonso P5. That's Hülkenberg fighting. Oh my God, across the line. Russell almost got Ocon. Almost. It's 9 milliseconds the gap between those two. So it's Stroll P4, Alonso P5, then it's Nico Hülkenberg in 6th place, Ocon in 7th, and it's George Russell in 8th. just barely almost made it past Ocon. 9 milliseconds. That's as side-by-side as you can get. Lando Norris in P9, then it's Hamilton 10th place, then Oscar Piastri in P11, Charles Leclerc P12, then it's Alex Albon, Kevin Magnussen, Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, Nick DeVries, then it's Sargent, Zhou, and Bottas. What a fucking sprint race. Absolutely loved it. Thank you all so much for watching. It was absolutely insane, and I gotta run. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed, you can donate. You can give us a tip. It was fun. We will see you all here tomorrow for the actual Formula 1 Österreich, Große Preis von Österreich race. That's Austrian Grand Prix in, well, Austrian. And I will see you all then. Yeah, really happy with this, how this one turned out. But yeah, unfortunately I gotta go. I cannot stay here for much longer. But yeah, what an insane one this one was. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. I know you did. I did as well. Leave a like. It's free, just takes a second. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.